Welcome back, great and amazing people of God. Oh my God, today is a brighter and a new day with a new dimension. All you called for a purpose. Don't forget our motto: affirm and ascertain that you are called for a purpose and you are born in the image of God, and you must fulfill that which God have purpose for you. Yes, so as I welcome you guys today on a brand new video with an incentive to empower you, especially in this Christmas season. Don't tell me you are not smelling the Christmas. We're going to make the best out of it all. So today we are going to showcase 3 things you can start immediately without any cost. One is you can reach out to people who are wholesalers or distributors. You can reach out to them and say, hey, I'm going to use my social media handles and be advertising your product, clothing, whatever type of thing they are selling. All you have to do is to browse it up, screenshot it. But please, before doing that, make sure you have already tested the product so that quality is number one thing, and trust you are building with people. You never know. Through this means you can also start your own empire. So you can do that by reaching out and have an agreement with them. Say, okay, how much will you, at what rate will you guys be giving to me? If I'm bringing customer, what would be my own share out of it? So let's say $10, they will be giving it to you $10, you can be selling it. They will be giving it to you $7, you can be selling it $10. Then $3 is what you're making as a gain. Another thing is how you can start creating a journal like this. This is a journal. This is also a journal, front and back. This is also a journal. You can create prayer journal for men, for women, for teens, for expectant moms, so things like that. You can also create revolutionary journals. Like now, the new year is fast approaching. People will be doing what? Trying to, write down their vision for 2024, something like that. You can create a journal. You can create all manner of things at the comfort of your home. And the final one is going to be how you can as well create a t-shirt, a Christmas uniforms and things like that, a hoodies, design, including pens and things like that. You can design all these, our leggings and things like that, and sell it as your own brand. So these are the things we are going to talk. So without wasting our time, let us go to Canva. Yes, so through Canva, we are going to do all our creations. And the Pixabay is where I get some of my free templates. Okay, let's dive. Cover calculator. Calculator. And template. So this is going to give you the accurate of what you are looking for so that you can be able to be sure of what you're doing. Because if you think that 6x9 is going to give you the same measure always, that is not true. So when you are working on 120 is different when you're working on 80 pages, 150 pages, 100 pages. So for that reason, you are going to make sure that you have the accurate measures of what you are looking for. So with this calculator now, we are going to, Amazon make a lot of things easier for us. All you have to do is to make your research and find what you're looking for. So we're working on paper cover. We are going to select the interior is going to be black and white because this one is cheaper than the rest of them. We're going to work on white paper. We're going to select on the left to right when you are opening a book. Then measurement is going to be in inches, not in pixel or any other format. It's going to be in inches. So we're dealing with 6x9. So now you are going to put the number of pages. Let's say we're working on 120. Okay. So we're working on 120. So what do? You are going to calculate them. So you see what he gives you here. So with these calculations here, you expected, this is your full cover, like this is full cover, front side, back side. So this is 12.52, and a 9.25. But for you to get the dimension that KDP is expecting from you, you are going to add, for bleed, you are going to add 0.125, okay? 0.125. So you are going to go to, so you're going to go to Canva. All right? Let's see. So we are going to go to Canva. So this is it here. So 12.645. You are going to put it here. So you create a design. You click on this plus sign that says custom size. So remember what we said. Let me go and copy it. I'm going to copy it here. Copy. I'm going to paste it here. But before then, I'm going to make sure this is in inches. Okay. I'm going to copy. I'm going to paste it. So I'm going to go back. The other one is 9.375. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it on the height. This is the height of the book. So I'm now going to click create a new design. Okay. All right. So this is what I got here. So I'm going to zoom it to have more room for what I want to do. So I can go to elements and add, this square here and resize it according to the size of this thing. Is a choice. It's not a mandatory. You can do this. You cannot. So it's a choice. So when I do this now, I will do what? I will go to this place and I'm going to remove the transparency. Okay. I bring it down. So I go to my uploads because I already uploaded a cover. Like I said, so I went to Pixabay. Pixabay is one of the websites I'm using because I can get information here without fear of copyright. So what do? I'm going to resize this. Always start at the middle. So the middle, I will go up. Then I will come down the both sides. So the full cover is now out to work on. So you can as well, this thing now, you can as well reduce it. You will no longer see all this. You see, it's gone. But before I do that, I'm going to create something. That thing I'm going to create, I will go back to elements. I'm going to get the same square. So I'm going to create something like this. I'm going to change the color closer to that color. I can as well reduce the transparency as well. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to position it. So I want it to be at the center. So it's now on the center. So while I'm working on my work, once in a while, I'll try to see this line to make sure that what I'm putting, what I'm designing on the right side is on the right side. What I'm designing on the left side is on the left side. Okay. That is the essence of this, is to make sure you didn't go up over here, or do something at this middle, because this is going to be like the edge of your work. This place, this is what this is all about, is this place. Okay, now let me go and get some of my upload on what I want to put as my, like I did the prayer for men, so I can use this now. For instance, if I want to use this, you understand? So Okay, so what next is for me to go and get, you can add more designs, which I did, but for, you know, we're doing this for teaching references. So I'm going to do prayer journal. I added more design. So, but this is just for you to get the knowledge of what I'm talking about. That is my name. So on this, at this point now, you can add many other things you want to put. Like when I did it, I added the lion. I added this lion because it's a man. Men are roaring, praying, and they're working hard for the glory of God. You can use anything. I added this on the one I did for general because it's an outpouring. So you can add many other things to get where you are going. So this is your book, your journal cover. Right now, you just made it. Okay, we are going to go to the interior aspect of it. You can start on the interior aspect of your work by adding a page. But I don't want to do that under this place, best known. I'm going to show you my reasons now. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to add another Canva. Okay. So I'm going to go to create a design. I'm going to do my inches. So it's 6 by 9, remember? Unless you are doing no bleed. So 6 by 9. So I'm going to create it. So what this gives me now is this rectangular shape. That is why I love this one, is this rectangular shape. So you can resize it a little bit so you can get the accurate of what you are looking for. So you can resize it. So that is what I just did now. So what do? You go to your template. No, you go to your element. So on this element, you are going to get a line. So this line now, if you click on this top here, is about 4 inches. So I'm going to make it 1. So it have come down to 1. So I'm going to extend it. You see? So, but it have to be 0. Both sides have to go 0. So now that I already got my line, what do? I have to duplicate the lines to a couple. Let's say this number that I have duplicated now. So what do? I have to. On the process of doing this, you are going to see a purple line that went around the whole thing. That is where your work will end. Don't go beyond that. You can do 2, you can do 1, okay? Now that I have arranged this, so I'm going to arrange them. Okay, hold on. So I'm going to highlight it. Okay. So I'm going to go to position. What I want it to be is in a vertical, and I will tidy it up. So both of them are here. So this is to make sure that everything, all of them are in equal line. The line is in order. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to highlight it again. So now I'm going to group it. So this grouping will allow you to do your job so easy and effective. So I'm going to push them up. Okay, this is where they're expecting me to stop. So what do I do now? I am going to So I'm going to do what? I'm going to duplicate it. Because it have been grouped, so I can duplicate it as many times. I hope I did. Okay, so because I have already done that, you see. All right. So this is your first page for your work. This is your first page. Okay, what else do I need to do now? I have to go and ungroup it to make all of them one. I will ungroup. Okay. Now that I have ungrouped them, so I will just assess and make sure that everything is in order. So I have to go back and group them all together. All right, this is your first page. So on this very particular stage now, you can design this page, whatever you like to add, whatever designs you can put. Let's say this flower now. I can put this flower now and go to this transparency, and I'm going to make sure that it's now on a 3D. See, it's now in the inside. So you cannot stop anything, and I will still resize it. I will still resize it to make sure that it's, you know, maybe smaller and things like that. So I will just resize it. I can put it here, 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 or at the middle. So whatever design you feel like is all here for you from Canva, you can download your own, but always remember to use a work free of copyright. So with this now, you have already created your own page. So what do you do now? You have to duplicate them. Okay, so when you do your work like this, so this will give you, when you highlighted the work, so it will give you the room for duplicate. Okay, see, so if I duplicate this thing up to, because we are dealing on 120, I can duplicate it like 12. So that 12, I can now get my 120 so easy. So I'm going to create a few to show you, because remember, this is for, you know, reference purposes. So now that I have duplicated like 6, let me do like 10 pages. It will be showing you, the number will be, so it's now 10 pages. So let's go and view it. So you see the grid view. So the grid view here will show you what you are doing. So you click on this grid view. So the whole thing has popped up here. So you see, this is what we design. But like I myself, I make each of them different. I make the first 10, 12. I make it different. So I can use it to generate 120, 100. No number of them. You can create up to 150 on Canva here. They will allow you to print it. So you see your design, your interior, and your everything. Okay, before we get out here, so remember, when you go to download your work, you click on this share. You come down here that say download. You go to this PNG that's suggested, but you are going to go on PDF print. Always put your work on PDF print if you want Amazon KDP to do your job. So you download it here, then so that when you come to where to upload it, you go to from your computer to do what? To upload it. Okay? So we are going to run quickly to Amazon KDP to get the finishing touch of it. So we are here in Amazon. This is where you come to Amazon, you create on Create. So when you create, we're dealing with a paper cover. This is an ebook, this is a hardcover. So you create on paper back. So the title is in English. No, the language is in English. The title is a prayer journal. If you have a subtitle, you put there. If it's a series, you put it. This one is called edition. If there is edition, you put it. So voila, this is where it gets juicy. This is where you put your name, your last name. If you have anybody that co-author or help you, if you want to put your children, you can do that. You put your name. So the next place is where you put the description of the book. That is very important so that people will read it to know what they're about to buy. Like you can say it's a prayer journal that have a testimony side or that has a, something. Put out what you have. Do not lie. Do not try to entice people with what is not there. This is also very, very essential. This is where you put what is called keyword. Like now you can put prayer journal for women, prayer journal for men, prayer journal for teen, a journal prayer for family, a Christian prayer journal. No, the only 7, but make sure you are putting it based on the ranking. Okay, because this is going to help you to push your work up. Category, I'm on the Bible side, so I put religions and things that are related to it. Low content, that is an example. This book doesn't have any, so the no is going to be the answer. So you are going to click continue. I cannot be able to continue because I have nothing. I didn't put anything in this place so that the video will not be too lengthy. But for me, I can sit down 3 hours, 4 hours if I want to learn something. That is the number one thing. So the next page is going to be where you are going to do your upload. Like this is the see. Okay, these are my work here. These are the ones that I have already done. These are my jobs. Okay, so I have a book. I have journals. So this one was the one that I had issue with. So this one, I'm going to delete this one. Okay, I'm going to delete it because I didn't do this one. Okay, so this is a sample of what we worked on. These are the ones that I have already finished on. So this is the last one they just approved. These ones. So do not quit when you get hooked up on the way. These are the ones that I tried that I couldn't get exactly what they required. I have to go back and start it again. So I'm just telling you that Rome was not built in a day. And while you are doing this, like I said, always avoid copyright. Always avoid copyright. So print out some of your work, give it to dear people, family members, and ask them to go to Amazon and give you a review on your work. Okay? And while you also asking them to do that, remember when we printed on the t-shirt sample, you can print hoodie, you can print whatever. Give it a little, some of them out, and ask people that all they can do for you is to just go and give you a review. This review will boost your work up. So, all right. So we are going to create a t-shirt to complete our work. So you are going to come over here and type create a design t-shirt. Okay. All right, so you can choose any designs of your choice. Like me, now that Christmas is fast approaching, I'm going to choose anything. Okay, like now you can design anything for Halloween, but I'm not a Halloween, kind of a person. So all these things, you can use it and design something for Halloween. You can use it and design something for Halloween. You can use it and we can see. So this is for Christmas now. So you see, you just may put up something. You can put it front and back. You can put it any way you want it. So what do you do here? You have to go look for a t-shirt. Okay, this is a t-shirt here. All right. So you go down here. You can choose colors. Go down here, you can choose white. But according to people that are already into the business for some time, they say that gray color makes more, they sell more on gray, black, and white. So other ones can be when people are demanding it, you can make those ones for them. So you see, this is what we just printed. Voila, it is here now on your t-shirt. So you see, it's now on your t-shirt. So you can make this for, you can make it on hoodie, you can make it on, you know, family design. So this is a great time, my wonderful people. This is a great time for you to do what? For you to reach out to your church member, your choir members and things and Christmas carols, and they say, hey, I can do this with a discount. You understand? You can use your own print. The reason I like to use the designs that are here is that you don't have to deal with inventory. You don't have to have any cost overhead. You just have to print it. Then you can send it to Teespring. Teespring is one of the websites that are doing print on demand. So you choose the kind of materials you want based on the price and everything. Don't start with something very pricey. Another thing is this. Please, when you are doing this, make sure you are not doing any copyright. As you are searching for, you know, the ones that are moving, the names that the person have, tweak it to make it personal to you so that you are not going to get a copyright. So these are some of the things you can start just right now without having a cost overhead to start it. And you can start building. Don't be greedy. Start little by little. Like I said, avoid copyright. Even in the book making, if you download anything anyhow on Google, you can get a copyright on it. So I hope this puts a smile on your face. This is Christmas season. Dive in and start doing something. Until I see you on my next video, remember, failure is not the problem, but not trying is a problem. I love you. Until I see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. If the video interests you, please share.